All right, so I'm gonna try and get a recording. So I got that going. Okay, we're up. Let me know if anybody can't see my slides. All right, so welcome guys. Thank you guys so much for jumping on the call. We really appreciate it. We're going to be sharing a little more about Team On My Tone, Beachbody, a little bit about my story, and what exactly does our team have to offer. So I'm starting with my first slide just to kind of give you a glimpse of what our team is. And it's really kind of hard for us to capture all the coaches in one picture. We are a team of about 500 coaches at this point. We're all spread across the US and Canada. So obviously it's really hard to get everybody in one picture, but anytime we have the opportunity we're together, we're always snapping a photo. So most of these images that you guys see up on your screen are from our annual Beachbody Coach Summit, which I'll talk a little bit more about here later, but it is an event where coaches all get together, we're able to network, we're able to go to workshops, work out with the fitness instructors, the celebrity fitness instructors, go to the parties at night. You can see us decked out in our 80s gear in this very center photo. We went to an 80s party and got to go to a concert, but it's just really awesome to be in that community. And for some of us coaches, it was the first time that we actually met face to face. So a little bit about myself. My name is Danielle Lickteig, and either I invited you to this call or one of the coaches on our team did. Either way, we're so happy again to have you guys on. I am a 5-star diamond coach. I am a 2017 elite coach and the leader of a top 50 team. We ranked out at number 42 last year. So Team On My Tone is one of the newest and fastest growing teams in the network. And I'm proud to say we are still currently this year in that top 50 ranking. We get updated at the end of each month. We're actually within the top 30. So we just keep growing and achieving more each year. So a little bit about me. I'm a wife to my husband, Chris, who's also a coach. Chris is a full-time 8th grade history teacher. He does coach actively with me. This is something really rare. You're not typically going to see the spouses doing the coaching along with you, but in our team, Chris and I do work the business together, and I think that's kind of sets our team apart, makes us a little more unique. So if your spouse is somebody that's interested in coaching along with you, I think that's a huge advantage on our team because Chris and I do work our business together. So I'm a mother of 2. My little girl Reese is 4, and my son Cash, who's 6 months old. I am a full-time RDH turned entrepreneur. Totally not something that I anticipated, very unexpected. It actually wasn't even my goal. Whenever I first got started with coaching, my goal was actually just to make a little extra for vacations. The progression of my business over time is what led me into now being a full-time coach, which obviously with my 6-month-old, I absolutely love it being able to be home with him now. So I started with Beachbody being totally clueless, and I don't know how many people are really nervous to even look into the coaching opportunity because they feel like they don't know enough. Well, that was me. I knew absolutely nothing. I had never completed a fitness program with Beachbody. I had never done a challenge group. I didn't even know what the coaching opportunity was. I had just seen my coach, Brooke, post on social media for about 6 months about running challenge groups, about doing her fitness program, going on these trips, paying off debts, and I was like, what is she doing? So finally, 6 months down the road after just watching her, she had posted about doing a training, and I thought, you know what she's doing looks really cool. I've been wanting to kind of do something else. I felt really super under challenged anymore in my dental career. I had been practicing about 9 years, and I was just getting bored, and I wanted to do something else. So I reached out to her because I thought, you know what, if I'm going to do coaching, I really feel like I need somebody there to train me, to guide me, to mentor me, and really help me get a good idea of what this is and what I should be doing. So I began my first program, the 21-Day Fix, when I joined. And this program is something I always kind of laugh about, and I always love telling my story because it's really changed my life and changed my family's life and helped me to change the lives of so many others and really teach them a lot about nutrition. But when I bought it, I thought, you know what? I'm already a healthy eater. Like, this is about eating healthy foods. I learned I was so wrong. I was a healthy eater, but I was not a total clean eater. And I was not eating within the portions that I really needed to be eating in to nourish and to get results, to get past that plateau that I thought I was never going to get past. So I'm so excited that I started with this program because I did get some really great results, and I have been able to help a lot of people with it. Even though when I first got it, I really kind of turned my nose up at it because I felt like I knew everything about eating healthy, and it turned out it really didn't. So that began my passion for clean eating. And then, of course, challenge groups. I had joined my very first challenge group as a coach myself. So I didn't know what the challenge groups were about, but when I got into them, I was posting my accountability, but I was also seeing everybody else post their accountability and talk about their struggles that day, and share with each other meal plans or recipes or maybe how they felt, that day, if they felt like they accomplished something. And I wasn't only getting support from my coach, but I was getting support from other challengers. And it was just like that aha moment that I knew that coaching was for me, because that community of people I had put myself into and was experiencing was something that I knew so many others had to check out and could really help them with getting their own results. So transforming the health of the ones closest to me was what I began doing when I started my coaching journey. I started to share with people what I was doing openly online, or when I was talking to people, going to work, having my containers, posting my accountability online, and just really openly sharing my journey was attracting people to what I was doing. And a lot of those people were my friends and family, people who I really, really wanted to help, that was very close to me. I often say my success happened within 18 months. And what I mean by that, it took me about 18 months before I ended up going full-time coaching. Within 12 months, I did start to cut my hours. This is not something that just happens overnight. I was very determined, disciplined, and most importantly, I was extremely coachable. So when my coach posted that she was going to do a training, I knew that if I had somebody to give me a little guidance and, show me what I needed to be doing, that I could do that. I could take that advice and I could take it and put it into action. So I'm a big thinker, and I've really learned to look outside of the box. And that's really what has helped me push through my success. I had no network marketing or social media experience. So it's kind of funny because I feel like everybody compares their chapter 1 to my chapter 20. And so I want to remind people that I had a chapter 1. My chapter 1 was I only posted family pictures on Facebook. I had an Instagram account I didn't know how to use. I never watched YouTube. And if anybody goes to watch this recording later, you're going to see this up on my YouTube channel. And you're going to see this, I have a ton of videos that I have collected in the last 2.5 years. When I first started coaching, I didn't even really know what YouTube was. I'm embarrassed to say that, but I didn't. And I had no network marketing experience. I had no desire, and this is no offense to anybody who does this, but I just had no desire to be a salesperson, to sell things like makeup, to sell any kind of skincare product. It just wasn't me. But what I was super passionate about health and fitness, and I really loved being able to help people change their lives through health and fitness. It's something that really motivated me, and I didn't feel like it was, that I had to be a salesperson doing that. I was just genuinely sharing my journey and openly wanting to help people. All right, so what is Beachbody? Our mission is to help people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives. We were founded in 1998 by John Congdon and Carl Daikeler. We're a direct marketing company that wanted to come up with a direct, effective solution to weight loss. So what began is Beachbody. And so you guys are going to hear this once you join our team. There's 2 different things. There's Beachbody and there's Team Beachbody. Beachbody is the infomercials, what you guys will find online, and Team Beachbody is the network of coaches. So we originally began with Beachbody, and what was happening is people began buying the fitness programs online, off TV, and they weren't completing them. So they were having the programs and there was success there with sales, but what happened is, people were putting them on the shelves and they weren't actually going through the program. They weren't getting results. So they began these message boards, and on these message boards, people were jumping on there and they were offering each other accountability. They were sharing meal plans. They were giving each other recipes. They were supporting each other. They were giving each other peer-on-peer support, and they were completing their programs and getting really great results. And so from that, John and Carl, very smart, decided they were going to formulate the network of coaches. And that's exactly what coaches are. Coaches are people that give you that peer-on-peer support. We're not experts. We don't know it all, but we are actively doing these fitness programs, and we are helping others along the way. So Beachbody is one of the #1 in-home fitness programs like P90X, Insanity, Body Beast, Turbo Fire, Hip Hop Abs, Pio, 21 Day Fix, Hammer and Chisel. Like literally I could sit and go on forever, but I will spare you guys. We are also the creators of Shakeology. So I always like to talk about Shakeology because I was super hesitant to start Shakeology. Why? Because my family and I were beginning to transition into an organic lifestyle. I thought that protein shakes or nutritional drinks were the devil because my husband used to drink them, and I read the ingredient list and it scared the crap out of me. It was artificial stuff. It was things with soy in it. It was things with the hidden sweetener, sucrose. It was chemicals and fillers. And so I automatically put Shakeology in that category and thought that's what it was. It wasn't until I got to talking to my coach that she really encouraged me to do my own research, and she educated me on it. And I found out that Shakeology was, a super, super clean product. And as I did my own research, I really found out that it was something that could benefit not just me, but my whole entire family, and that it was a product that I could stand behind because it really went along with my values of what my family and I were trying to do with our lifestyle, and really trying to become organic and get into that more clean eating lifestyle. So Shakeology is something that we not only take, my husband and I, but we actually give it to our little girl after getting it approved by her pediatrician. And she even uses it too. So I always like to talk about that because I was super hesitant and I really kind of prejudged it before I even learned more about it. We have fitness programs for all fitness ability levels, so from beginner to more advanced. And like I said, we created the network of coaches about 8 years ago, which I think now we're more on 9 years. I need to change that slide. I think this year we're going on our 9th year. And they now have fitness plus nutrition plus support equals success. So this is something you're not going to see in a lot of other companies or out there. You may see a company that offers just fitness, or you may see somebody that just offers the nutritional aspect and they only offer supplements. Not very many of them are going to have the three in relationship. And so I think that's where Beachbody really gets it right, because you can't have one without the other. Success really comes, I believe, from all three. Beachbody is an MLM, or a network marketing, which means they earn through direct and team sales. I'm going to take a drink of water, sorry. All right. I love to talk about this slide because I asked my coach whenever I was looking into coaching, I was like, okay, so what is this, like some kind of pyramid? Like you sign up a bunch of people, like how does it work? And she's like, okay, Danielle, do you know what a pyramid is? And I'm like, well, not really. So I often ask people that too. Do you know what a pyramid is? And so a pyramid is where there's no transactions of products or goods. It's all about signing up people, and the person at the top makes all the money, which is obviously totally illegal. Beachbody is not a pyramid. We have products. We have challenge groups. Whenever I first began as a coach, I didn't even have a team, and I made a nice supplement income just by retail sales, just by people purchasing their fitness programs through me and joining my challenge groups. So we have products, we have goods. You can make income. It's not about signing up people. And I'm going to kind of go into the two business structures. One is going to be a dental office on your right-hand side. I always love going over this one because I am a dental hygienist. And it's kind of funny because I think in the day-to-day life, you're going to find out that the pyramid really happens within, normal business structures. So with this one, the dentist is at the top, or the owner, and then you have an associate dentist, a hygienist, office manager, and assistant. You are never going to find me as a hygienist making more than the dentist unless I go back to school and become a dentist myself, or I end up working longer and more hours. It's just not going to happen. The person on the top in a business structure is the person on the top. Your CEO is your CEO. When it comes to the Beachbody structure, now these are just kind of random numbers thrown out here, but you see the person on the top makes $100,000 a year, the person on the bottom makes $1 million a year. So you may think, okay, really, how does that work? Because isn't that person on the bottom helping that person on the top? That would be a true statement if the person on the top was actively working their business. But say the person on the top isn't. Say the person on the top is kind of dabbling with coaching, they're half in, half out. Sometimes they're working their business, sometimes they're not. But the person on the bottom, they're consistent. They're like me. They show up every single day and they're disciplined and they're working their business and working their tail off, and they're really growing their income. So when they're growing their income, they're going to be able to surpass anybody that is above them or signed up above them. I can't tell you how many coaches that is signed up above me that I have greatly times 10 surpass their income because they aren't working their business. So as me as a business builder, it doesn't matter where I'm signed up at, I'm still going to have this huge income growth. And the person above me is only going to have an advantage of my growth if they are actively working their business too. So the person on the top is geographically just the person on the top. And that's one thing I really love about Beachbody is that you choose your income. So you decide where you want to be at. It doesn't matter where your placement is in this business structure. It's really about your efforts and how hard you work your business. All right, so how is Beachbody innovative? Partnering with top names and introducing people to the future of fitness. So I think this is so cool. It makes me so excited to be a part of a company that is, really partnering up with some of the top names, people like Apple. If you walk into the Apple store, that's my little girl holding a Woohoo ticker tracker, which is a heart rate monitor. You're going to find that you are going to see our fitness programs on that box. Why? Because we're partnered up with them and with Apple. If you walk into the Apple store, you're going to see Beachbody. You're going to see Beachbody on demand. And I think that that's really cool. If you guys are Apple lovers like me, Apple is one of the most prestigious names in technology, and they're partnered up with Beachbody. Not only are we partnered up with Apple, but we're also partnered up with Ironman. Beachbody Performance is named the official sports nutrition supplement for Ironman. You are not going to see any network marketing company, nutritional company that is partnered up with Ironman other than us. Why? Because our products are super clean. We're NSF certified, which means that we went through a ton of research in order to prove that we didn't put any kind of chemicals or fillers or garbage into our stuff. So they're actually able to use our products even in NFL sports. So I think that's what's scary and what people don't realize. You can walk into GNC and get those products, and yeah, maybe they did get approved by the FDA, but it doesn't mean that they went through a lot of research. Our products have the NSF certified with our performance line, and so that does mean that they went through a ton of research and have been highly regulated. All right, so Beachbody realized where the future is going, and it's in digital streaming. So Beachbody's came up with Beachbody On Demand All Access Pass. This has been huge for our business. We've had so many people really interested in doing Beachbody On Demand because, no, we haven't gotten rid of the DVDs, but so many people are going to digital. Think about it. There's Netflix, there's Prime Television, there's Apple TV. I know for us specifically, it wasn't too long ago, we actually just recently got rid of DirecTV, and I hear people all the time getting rid of their satellite TV or cable TV, and they're going into streaming. And so Beachbody is very innovative where we're realizing that, and we're offering people to be able to stream their workouts and actually have every single Beachbody program there is available, and they can do it anywhere, whenever they want. They can do it from a smartphone, they can do it from a tablet, a smart TV, or even from your computer. All right, so what is a coach? I think one of the big misconceptions with coaching is that, we know it all. And I already told you guys, I didn't know anything about social media. I didn't know a lot of things about computers. Everything that you all see, my chapter 20, I started from the ground and worked my way up. This is all things that I have learned how to do. We are not fitness experts. You don't have to be a personal trainer. You don't have to be a nutritionist. You just have to be somebody that is wanting better for yourself on your own health and fitness journey and willing to share that with people. Coaches are just everyday people doing extraordinary things. You don't necessarily have to even be at your goal body weight. I think it's a huge advantage if you're currently on your journey because you're able to share that. So when I got started with coaching, I didn't have a transformation. I just jumped right in. And when I started it, I was so excited about what I was learning. It was so organic and so easy to share that it really automatically attracted people to what I was doing. And I got them excited and inspired them because I was on my own health and fitness journey. So I often feel like it's a big advantage if you are on your own health and fitness journey. We're normal people. We have flaws. We make mistakes, and we post about those mistakes. We're not trying to be perfect. Nobody's attracted to that perfect person on social media, so we're very open and honest. If we didn't eat good that day, we talk about how we didn't eat good that day, but we also talk about how, tomorrow's a new day, and we plan to do better. So it's always about wanting to better yourself. We're a person who wants to succeed, not only in our business, but also with our own health and fitness goals. We're a person who is dedicated to helping others. We're motivated and driven. We're a person who drinks Shakeology and does the workouts every day, and we lead by example. So we prove to people that the products that we're recommending, we physically use them ourselves and that they work. All right, let me take another drink of water first. Sorry, guys. What does a Beachbody coach do? So I think the foundation of our business is we run online fitness and support groups. If you're not a current or pre-existing challenger with us, you may be wondering what is a challenge group. So I'm going to go over that with you guys. So a challenge group is a new journey for all the challengers. What a challenge group is we're posting our accountability. We're posting our workouts. We're posting our foods. We're talking about our struggles that day. We're trying to motivate and encourage each other, but also hold ourselves accountable. So these are a couple of the challengers that have been in our groups before. Rachel is actually a coach with us now, but she started off her journey as a challenger, and she always had the best facial expressions that either made you laugh or made you be like, okay, I need to get my butt up and do my workout. So, and then there's Jack. Jack, he was a wrestling coach, a pretty burly guy. And, he really opened up to the group saying, he was doing hammer and chisel. He had grabbed his 40-pound weight. He had to call his fiance in there to bring the 10-pound weight. And, he didn't realize how serious these workouts really were. So, we open up to each other. We even tell, you can see his little emotion up there says feeling embarrassed. So it's really an opportunity for us to share with each other and feel like we can pretty much share anything. Another big thing about our coaching groups is it's not just about weight loss for us. You're going to find that a lot of our challenge groups incorporate our families, because for our team, the big thing is family fitness. So we're introducing our kids to the workouts. We're having them kind of play along with us. Sometimes the kids are drinking the Shakeology. They're helping us make the foods. They're often in a lot of our pictures, just like you guys see here. So many of us love to get our families involved because it's all about being healthy and being a role model and being able to teach them these things too. Also in challenge groups, we help each other with recipes. Of course, as a coach, I also post a ton of recipes, but the challengers are also posting recipes that they find. They're giving each other meal plan ideals and talking about what they're food prepping for their week. And again, we're just offering that peer-on-peer support. So they not only get support from me, your coach, or your coach that you're signing up with, but you also get the support of the other challengers. All right, so the big thing that we do as coaches and what it's all about is really helping people get results. And that result may not be a weight loss transformation. That result could just be confidence. That result could be energy. that is our goal when we're doing these fitness groups, is to help people get results. Another thing that we do is free groups. So we often do these team-wide. Actually getting ready to plan one for next month, and we did one back-to-back in the month of November and December. Why? Because those are crazy months. We wanted to help people stay on track, but it also gives people an idea of what we have to offer as coaches without them having to commit to a fitness program just yet. So a free group offers them meal plans, a recipe, and grocery lists. And it's usually anywhere from 5 to 7 days long. And typically, like I said, we do these as a team, but you can do them on your own. And so you may think, oh gosh, that sounds scary. I have to create a meal plan. No, you don't, because our team is awesome. We have a ton of resources. We have a ton of free group resources that give you all the meal plans, all the recipes. We give you even the daily post, what you should be posting into that group each day. So all you got to do, open up your group and invite people to join along with you. So that's what's super cool about our group. And with the fitness and accountability groups where people are committing to a fitness program in Shakeology, what you would do as a new coach is you would actually join your sponsor for the first few groups or whenever you felt comfortable, and then eventually you can run your own group. And again, we have the resources, we have all the daily recipes, the daily posts, those are handed down to you. So again, that's another really awesome thing about our team, is that we've created these resources and these documents as a team, and we're able to hand those down to our new coaches. So we're duplicating success without having you try to reinvent the wheel. We provide motivation. As coaches, we openly share our health and fitness journey. You also have the option of doing fit clubs. Fit clubs is basically inviting somebody, finding a location, inviting somebody to do a workout, and you can all work out together to one of the Beachbody fitness programs, and you can talk to them about challenge groups, about the other fitness programs, and talk to them about Shakeology. And of course, we lead by example. We rise by lifting others. All right, how do we find people to join our groups, and how do we share versus sell? So this was a huge one for me. I didn't want to be a salesperson. I didn't want to put these crappy stock images up saying buy from me. I wanted to be me. I wanted to show the value of what I had to offer as a coach. And so that's what I teach the team. That's what my other leaders on here, if your coach invited you to here, that's what we all teach each other, is we teach that we want to share our own journey. We want to share our value. Yes, our products are amazing, and we're going to show you how to use them, but we want to show you how amazing we are as coaches. So one thing that I often post about is family fitness, because that's really important to me, to be a role model for my kids, and to really do this together as a family. And then I often post about my favorite programs. So what I have people ask me the most about is the program that I'm currently doing. And, I don't often have people ask me about a program I'm not doing, because I don't really post about it. So what I attract people to doing is usually whatever I am doing. So down here at the bottom, you're going to see Max 30. This is one that I post about a lot, just talking about the trainer and how he motivates me. And anytime I talk about a fitness program or get somebody excited about it because I'm excited about it, that's when it grows interest. That's when I have people reach out or contact me or say, if I talk to them or invite them to do a group, they say, oh yeah, I've seen your posts. You made it look like a lot of fun. So again, they're attracted to what I'm doing. I don't really feel like I'm selling a product. I'm more or less selling me and what I have to offer to them. I often post about our containers. And the reason I post about the containers is it's a huge part of a lot of our fitness programs. It's what helped me get my results. It's what helped me change the lives of so many others. And it's based on the nutrition and really clean eating and really helping people get into that healthier lifestyle. All right, so again, how do we invite to a challenge group? So once a month, I will do what I call an open call out, where I'm basically telling everybody, hey, I have a challenge group going on. Are you in? Do you want to do this with me? Here's why I want to do it. So I usually tell my story. This one up here is right after 4th of July. I had some cheats. I felt yucky, bloated, icky. I was ready to get back on track. So I told my story and I said, hey, who else feels like this? Who wants to join along with me? So that's how I usually do an open invite on Facebook. I personally invite people. At the beginning, it was people that was close to me, and anymore, I pretty much invite, even total strangers. if I'm talking to somebody and we get to talking about their health and fitness goals, I always tell them about the accountability groups I run and ask them if they want any kind of information. All right, so one thing I want to talk about that is one of the funnest things with coaching is our trips. Now, trips are not something just given to you. Trips are something that are earned. Beachbody does reward us for working our business and helping other people reach their health and fitness goals. So just some of the trips that I have been on, my very first trip was a leadership retreat to Vero Beach, Florida, where I got to meet the 21-day fixed trainer. Well, she does multiple programs now, but that was her first one, Autumn Calabrese, and talk about life-changing, because she had already changed my life. She helped me get past the plateau. She helped me, help multiple people lose weight, get off medication. So this was an awesome retreat to be able to spend time with her, ask her questions, do a live workout with her. And this leadership retreat is something that our upline coach offers to us every single year. Our coach, Josh Spencer, actually has sent me to Vero Beach. He sent me to New Orleans last year. And then this year, I'm so proud and so excited to say out of about 20,000 coaches, I yet again have earned this trip, and so have 3 of the coaches on my team that I personally sponsor. And of course, my mentor, my coach, Brooke. So I think that just says a lot for what our team is doing and how success is being duplicated, that not only is it me going on these trips and my coach, but it's actually the coaches on our team are earning and going on these trips too. So we'll be headed to Vegas on Thursday, which we're all super excited about. And then Success Club trips, this is something offered to the whole entire network of coaches. Again, it's something that you do earn. My husband and I went to Cancun our first year in 2015. 2016, we went on a Caribbean cruise. We're headed to Punta Cana here in April. And then in 2018, we're already set to go to the Mayan Riviera. So, and then, of course, several coaches on my team are headed to Punta Cana with us this year. Several coaches are already reserved and headed to the Mayan Riviera. And again, this is something you earn. This is something you earn by working your business and helping other people with achieving their goals, okay? And then down here on the bottom is one of the funnest events. This is open to every single coach to go, and that is the Coach Summit. So every 2 years, it's in a new location. Last year, it was in Nashville. I was super pregnant when I went, but I was not going to miss this event. Fortunately, I live 2 hours from Nashville. I was 38 weeks pregnant, and I got to meet some of my coaches for the very first time. And it's just a huge event that you want to be at, and it's open to every single coach to go to this. There was 25,000 Beachbody coaches at this event. If you guys look at that middle picture where it just looks like a bunch of dots, that's about 25,000 coaches lined up down Main Street in Nashville, Tennessee, working out with the celebrity trainers. And if you took a look around, guys, coaches are every shape, every size, every age, every gender. A coach is just somebody, again, that wants better for themselves and wants to help people at the same time. All right, so what can you expect from this team and how are we different? So I wanted to talk a little bit about what our team really had to offer. Something brand new to our team that we actually just went live with 2 weeks ago is we have a new virtual online training website that my husband and I created. We are so excited about it, and it is the opportunity to go online. It used to be done on Facebook, which was really kind of disorganized, but it worked for the most part, and it's what a lot of other coaching teams do. But we decided our team was growing. It was time to raise the bar, and so we started our own virtual online training website. So you can go into the website. It is a self-paced training website. You can do it on your time, so you can go as fast or slow as you want. There's 2 phases of coach training. The very first one is going to be your new coach training. New coach training are typically going to be learning more about social media, learning how to craft your new coach announcement to tell others that you became a coach, and how to invite people to challenge groups. And then, of course, there's a lot more in that coach training. And then phase 2, we did a little bit deeper. We start talking a little more about the educational stuff of our products, and then, of course, how to create better time management. We also have personal development groups going too. I think that one thing that Beachbody is they really highlight as an importance is personal development. So not only do you want to be physically healthy, but you want to be mentally healthy. So one thing that our team, we usually try to do this probably about every quarter. We currently have one going on right now, is we pick a personal development group and we read a book together. Right now we're reading a chapter a day, and we post in the group kind of our takeaways. And we also post our own accountability. We did our workout, we did our shake that day, we read our chapter, and this was our takeaway. So it's really being able to work on ourselves, not just physically, but mentally. We do general team calls and new coach training calls. We usually try to do a team call about once a week. We have private online coaching. We have a private online coaching group on Facebook. So we do have a team page where you get updates, you get coaching information. We're able to go in there, ask questions to other coaches too. We also have one-on-one mentorship from your sponsor and the support of your upline. So for example, if I wasn't the coach that invited you on here, maybe one of the coaches on our team did, you're not only going to have the support of them as your sponsor, but you're going to have the support of myself as your upline. So you're never going to be alone in this. And same with me. If you sign up with me, my coach Brooke, who is a full-time coach just like I am, you're not only going to have the support of me as your sponsor, but you're going to have the support of her. All right, so something that I'm super proud of is, of course, us ranking out as an elite top 50 team. And I like to say the teamwork makes the dream work. And this is 100% true, guys. Like, when it comes to being a top 50 team, that doesn't mean there was one successful coach. That means that there was multiple successful coaches within our team. I really think it speaks volumes for us and what we're doing. We're not only, again, having one person, but we're duplicating that success throughout the team. It just kind of tells you that we have the resources on our team to be successful, and as long as you're implementing those and you're putting them into action, you're going to have a successful business. So I'm so proud of them. We have big goals again this year. Like I said earlier, we already ranked at the top, within the top 50. We really want to take this all the way to the top, and we know that our team has the resources. We're really excited about our new training website. We really think that we're already raising the bar and already on our way to the top. So one big question people often have is, how do I make money? So as coaches, we make a 25% commission from everything purchased through our coach account. We do make a commission from our challenge pack sales, and that commission is generally going to range anywhere from $40 to $90. It really depends on what package your challenger is going to end up purchasing. Now, with the next thing, this is something that you won't see until you start to have growth within your business and within your team, are some of these other bonuses. This is something I didn't see at first. That was the cycle bonus, matching bonus, quarterly star bonus, some of these other bonusing systems. Like if you're somebody that says, well, I don't really have any interest in growing a team. I really just want to do challenge groups. I want to help people. And that's great. I earned a nice supplement income whenever I first started coaching, and I didn't have a team and I was just running challenge groups. That is another great way to make a supplement income. However, if you have big goals and say you want financial freedom, or you want to leave your job, or you want to cut your hours, then building a team is where you're going to see some of these bigger bonuses. So when I decided I wanted to become an Emerald coach, and that's, was my first goal in my business, where I signed up 2 coaches. That was my first milestone, and that's how you unlock a bigger compensation plan. Now, does that mean that you're just going to be signing up people and start making all this money? No. That means when you start to sign up coaches that actively want to work the business just as you, so they want to invite people to challenge groups, they have people purchasing their fitness programs through their coach account, then what happens is that creates a volume. And from that volume, a percentage is given to you in what we call a team cycle bonus. So I think that's one of the cool things with coaching, is that not only are we invested in our coaches because we want to see them succeed, and that's very fulfilling, but with them succeeding, not only is that success great for them, but for me or any other coach that's working their business, it's great for them too. So when they're profitable, it also helps me to be profitable. So we almost work together as a team. We work together as business partners, helping each other with income and with growth. There's also a 25% discount on all products that are purchased as coaches. So we do have some people that sign up to be a coach specifically because they love Shakeology. They love our products, they love our performance line, and they just want to get 25% off. That's great. You can do that too. There is no quotas. You're not going to get harped at by your coach or by myself to actively coach if that's not what you want. You just want to have the discount. I often get that question, is there some kind of quota? There's not. We definitely want to meet you in the middle. And if you want to coach, we want to help you. But if you just want a discount, that's fine too. All right. So kind of to wrap up, how do I create a life by design and set your own work hours and intensity? So how do I get things like freedom and travel and find the community and income and family? And so one thing that I want to say is, nothing worth having ever comes easy. And, what I've done doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen without much effort. If you feel like you're going to sign up to be a coach and then 2 months later you're going to be able to quit your job, that's not going to be the case. It took me 18 months. This is not a get rich quick type thing. But I want to say that if your eyes are wide open to the opportunity, and I didn't realize what the opportunity was until I actively started coaching, then the option to really set big goals is there. The option to have freedom, to have more time with your family, to be able to travel, and to, put yourself in that uplifting community and be around other people that really want to help themselves. I can say that on our team, we have the resources, we have the training for you to have a successful business. But if you're not implementing and putting into action what you learn, you're not going to automatically see success. So you have to be able to be coachable. And that was one thing that I was coachable. When I got into this and I realized that it could be more than just a vacation fund, I seen other coaches making this a full-time business. I seen people cutting hours or leaving their career and really making this something huge for them. I decided I wanted more. And so I worked harder. And when I say worked harder, guys, I worked during nap time, whenever it was the weekends, or when my little girl went to bed at 9 o'clock. That's when I worked my business. I was a full-time registered dental hygienist. I was a healthcare provider. I didn't have a whole lot of time, and I had a toddler at home. So that's how I grew my business. But I was consistent, and I showed up every single day because I seen results happening. I seen where my business was going, and I was excited about it. All right, so one thing that we want to talk about is how to get started. So if you decide that coaching is for you, what I always like to say, the best option and how I got started with coaching is with a challenge pack. And a challenge pack is a fitness program combined with either Shakeology or our performance line. And so I think it just makes sense, if you're going to be a coach, to be a product of a product and to be using the products. Even if you do currently already have a fitness program, I always think it's nice to try one of our other programs, and of course to try out Shakeology. And of course this waives your new coach sign-up fee. So your coach sign-up fee is $39.95. You can actually join to be a coach just by paying that. But I often tell people that's like setting a match to almost $40 and you get nothing. Where instead you can get a discounted package and get that coach sign-up fee waived right off the bat. Now, say you previously purchased a challenge pack because you've done a group with us before, then you can get that get that new coach sign-up fee waived. We just have to give you an online form. However, I often say to people who are wanting to coach that it is a nice opportunity to at sign up get another discounted challenge pack, or to get another fitness program, or to try a 3-day detox, just because those are huge discounts. We do as a coach get 25% off, but it's nice to get one more discounted package before you sign up. The only monthly fee that we have is $15.95. That is our coach sign-up fee. That fee basically pays for our customer service. It pays for, for Beachbody to deal with all our shipping. They also put together our website. So I really think for $15.95 a month to own your own business is nothing. I often see other network marketing companies out there where you have to buy some kind of crazy like stock supply and try to get rid of it. And that's not what Beachbody does. What we buy, we physically use. There's nothing stocked up in my house that I don't already use myself. So the only thing that you have is that $15.95 fee. If you are military coaches, there's no sign-up fee or monthly fee. That's if you're active military or retired military, or if your spouse is active military, you also get the fees waived. So in the next 24 hours, I want you guys to kind of ask yourself these questions, which is, what did you like most about the presentation? We love to hear your feedback and appreciate that. Does Team Beachbody feel like a fit that could help you achieve your goals? And which option really appeals to you, coach or customer? Maybe you decide that coaching isn't for you right now and you want to begin as a customer first and join one of our challenge groups. So I always like to leave on this note is, how long will you watch others do what you want to do? And so for me, I watched for 6 months, and that's one of my biggest regrets when it comes to coaching, is that I didn't reach out to my coach sooner, or that my coach didn't reach out to me sooner. But you know what? I didn't like or comment on any of her stuff, no particular reason, but she didn't know I was interested because I didn't do that. And so, I often offer this opportunity or ask people if they want to learn more, because I wish somebody would have done that to me. Because what would have that meant for me? It would have meant that I would have been home with my little girl a lot sooner. I would have been helping my family even more financially a lot sooner and alleviating a lot of that stress. And I would have been able to start helping others around me, and plus reach my own health and fitness goal and get past that plateau. So is coaching really a fit for you? And for us, it's changed our life and it's changed our family's life. And if you see these two images on the bottom, like, I've helped transform, hundreds of people at this point. I've had so many people join my challenge groups, and maybe their transformation wasn't a weight loss. Maybe it was getting off a medication. Maybe it was gaining more confidence or gaining more energy, or just, feeling better about themselves. But two people that hold dear to my heart is my husband's Aunt Mary and one of my close friends, Ashley. On the left is my husband's Aunt Mary, who lost 100 pounds. She started this being, when we first started talking to her, she was frustrated. She hit a plateau. She didn't know what to do. We told her a little bit about what we were doing. We invited her to do it along with us. She hesitated at first. And then when she finally committed, probably a month or two down the road, she's never left. She's still in our challenge group. She's actually signed up as a coach because she loves Shakeology so much and she wants to get the discount. And after year one, she lost 100 pounds and she's still maintaining that. So if you see her now, she radiates with confidence. She is extremely healthy. When she goes to the doctor, she gets great reports now. With my friend Ashley over here on the right, at age 23, God love her, she was a dental assistant at the office that I was working at, and I didn't know what I was doing. She was my very first challenger, and I told her, I said, Ashley, I signed up to be a coach. I'm doing this challenge group. I don't know a lot about it. I'm really excited about it. It seems like fun. I don't know anything about all the fitness programs, but we'll look at the fitness programs together, pick out something for you. Do you want to do it with me? And she said yes. I didn't know anything about what I was doing, but she said yes. And she started her first challenge group. She was the challenge group winner. She lost 30 pounds within 60 days. And within a year, she lost 100 pounds. Little did I know how unhappy she was with herself at that time. And she was somebody that will still message me to this day and tell me, Danielle, I worked out. And Danielle, I ate carrots today, and you know how much I hate carrots. Or Danielle, I did a 22-minute hardcore, and I did cardio, and you know how much I hate cardio. Like, that constant complainer. But she may have complained, but she still did it, and she still showed up. And I'm so proud of her, and I'm so happy that I got to be a part of her journey. And then, of course, my biggest reason for coaching is my kids. As a healthcare provider, I wasn't able to take off work. If my kids were sick, well, I should say my kid because I had my son 6 months ago, but my little girl at the time, if she was sick, I couldn't take off work. My husband had to be the one to be home with her, tending to her, taking care of her. If you guys work in the healthcare field, it's extremely hard to reschedule and move around all your patients. So I had to show up. I had to be at work every day. I couldn't be present with my kids when they didn't feel good, or when she had a class party, or they had something going on. But now I'm present. I'm there every day. This picture right there in the middle is me being able to be a Christmas party, bringing my son along with me because I'm home with him every day, and being able to really be present in her life. And if I didn't start with coaching, with my small goal of just making a little extra money for vacations, then this would have never happened to me. And I am more than happy to do these webinars each month because I feel like this is an opportunity that's totally changed my life. And now I'm seeing so many of our other coaches on our team being able to change their lives. I see a lot of them going part-time. I see them going on these trips with me. I see them helping their families financially, and I see them happier. All right, guys, so let me stop sharing my screen. I am going to